Hey everybody, Bridgillin Dogoff, Conscious of Economics and Urban Farm Project. Today is like Saturday the 6th, the Coronation. Anyway, just a heads up, you guys should check out Gregory Hallett, and I think his YouTube channel is King, I forget, and that he's King John III, but you should look up his website. He did a really good common law video 7 days ago explaining why everything went down 2020. It's worth your time. Here's my child. She's getting her giant fatty tumor removed off her leg on May 25th, if everything holds together. And I'm still raising money. And you can go to my website, coe-llc.com. And the first blog there talks about it. And then I've also got a GoFundMe out there. And I'm sorry I don't have that information. But, yep. So anyway, it's going to be expensive. But she is worth it. 13 and still runs behind the car 2 days a week. Here's all my seed sprouts, mostly flowers and herbs. I do have some pinyon pine trees that are in there as well. And then the next big batch will be tree seeds. So I've got some 300-year-old from a 300-year-old Johnny Appleseed apple trees, apple seeds, and I've got peach seeds, and I've got all kinds of stuff. So anyway, that's going to be my next big thing. I'm going to do about, I don't know, probably 50 trees. And then that way, I can sell them towards, the end of summer if people want to plant them. But they won't be grafted. So they'll be heirloom, 100%. Old heirloom variety. Anyway, here's my herbs. My herbs are doing good. I'm not sure what my lemongrass is doing, but hopefully it will come back. But look at my parsley. And mind you, I'm like 4,700 feet elevation. I've got lemon balm, spearmint. Oh, I've got nice big oregano. Chamomile's coming up. All right, so this is what I'm working on. This is a section that I didn't get to work on last year. I needed a chainsaw, to kind of clean these bottoms of these cottonwoods here. So this year I figured I would start here. And so what I've done is all these mounds are melon mounds. Cantaloupe, I got a whole bunch of heirloom melons. And cantaloupe seeds I grew from last year. I've got a watermelon. I've got 6 different varieties. And that is a huckleberry, wildflower, herbs little bed that I've started. I have to put this stuff up because, the birds will eat it. And then I relocated some catnip that I had all the way down. It needed a home, and it'll love it here. And then I planted a bunch of herbs around it, lemon balm seeds and stuff. So anyway, so that's what I did. More huckleberry along here, that edge with a bunch of different herbs, marjoram, all kinds of different stuff, and more catnip all the way down. Melons, and more melons. It'll be exciting when all those huckleberries, they'll grow like all the way down this whole fence section here. It'll be awesome. It'll take like several years before they produce enough to be usable. So more seeding this bed with lots of herbs and different stuff, and my relocated catnip. Here I'm going to put like a whole bunch of sunflowers, big sunflowers here in the middle. That's what those little holes are for. And I'm sprouting those now. And then Oh, did you hear that? The beeping, that means there's coyotes out there right now. Coyotes are moving. Anyway, in this bed, I have that wildflower. I'm pretty sure that it, yeah. Anyway, so in this bed, I planted a hysops, and then there is a skullcap, and then in between, I planted some ashwagandha plants, and then seeded it with more herbs. And this is the south-facing side, so herbs will do super good over here. And another bed with huckleberries and herbs. And more melons. So what I'm doing is and so I've ended about here. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing cleanup. Branches, leaves, old garden debris. The hummingbirds, you see them, they're running around my head. They're so cute. So that's what I'm doing is I'm just doing cleanup. And then I will come back and weed. So cleanup, and then planting, and then come back and do weed cleanup. So there's 4 stages here around the yard. So this is the next section that I'm starting here today. So all the way to the fence. And like I said, we're just doing cleanup, leaves and old debris. And these weeds I'll probably clean up just because I do not want them to seed. These things are seeding maniacs. And then I'll get it all straightened out and I'll get stuff planted. My yarrow, from last year. It's so beautiful. And then my potatoes are coming back up from last year because I didn't, I wasn't able. It was a weird bug. It's a weird bug. I wasn't able to harvest them last year because they kind of died mid-season. So this year I'm just going to let them go crazy. These 2 beds here. So yeah, and I've already got, this is a bed, has some primrose and lavender. And but I did plant some soapwort. That's soapwort. And soapwort, strawberry soapwort. And then here I've got all kinds of different, I've seeded asparagus, and I've got some asparagus growing. Did some raspberries, which haven't come up yet. And then seeded this whole area with wildflowers and herbs. I'm doing kind of more like perimeter stuff. And then eventually, it'll reseed itself and take over. More asparagus, strawberries, soapwort. You have to combat the weeds. So, some herb, a lot of herbs are weeds, but they're more beneficial than, other types of weeds. So anyway, that's what I've got going. I had major, destruction this year from the trees breaking, and so I just have a massive, massive cleanup. So this is going to be the next section. So anyway, do yourself a favor. Go check out who really the King of England is since 2020. All right, everybody. Smoke and mirrors out there. Smoke and mirrors. Have a great day.